because see, like in the end, by the end of the day, it is the usage which is going to give you marks. For example, if you are preparing for tcf exams, then you guys will have to write, especially TEF exam. In fact, to be very specific, if you will going to write a news article, news clipping, etc., then you can use it. And another thing is, in case if you are repeating in normal exams, etc., for example delta tcf also, and even in like your board exams, board exam, board exams, and even in like IB board, CBSE till class 10th, in IB board also. So if you have to write something and you keep repeating the same verb or same adjective, it will not going to give a very good impression to your teacher. So what you can do is you can use. Namaste guys. Today we'll be talking about la nominalisation. This topic. Okay. So recently, one of my friends, colleague, and my teacher was like, he's like combination of all these three things, three professions. So he went for an interview, and in the interview, because of his personal life also, so he ended up doing mistakes with concerning la nominalisation. So he came back and he said, Pankaj, Bache, tell me one thing, what is nominalization? So what I told him was, let me tell you the truth, okay? So converting a verb or an adjective into a noun. This is what nominalization is. All right. Another thing is like there are no the worst part about nominalization is there are no specific rules. Like specific rules are missing with this thing. Okay, there are no specific rules. So in case if someone says that there are specific rules, there is a list for sure, but even in that list, like there are no concrete rules. So the best part is how you guys can work on this thing is read. All right, read. Okay, I'll tell you why. Okay, another thing is that in case if you guys are preparing for your delta exams, then you guys can contact me over here. Telegram email ID. Okay, Telegram is spontaneous punk, and email ID is tcftef9@gmail.com. And thank you for your positive emails and positive feedbacks. Thank you. Okay, and so let's start with what is nominalisation. La nominalisation in French language. La nominalisation est le fait de former un nom à partir d'un verbe ou d'un adjectif. Elle n'a pas de règle spécifique. Okay, so for example, if the verb is like this, is exactly what I told you here, okay, and here. Okay. So the thing is that in case if the verb is lire, it will become la lecture. In case if the adjective is frais, it will become la fraîcheur. Okay, so keep this thing in mind. How you guys can use this thing is because see, like in the end, by the end of the day, it is the usage which is going to give you marks. For example, if you are preparing for TEF exams, then you guys will have to write, especially TEF exam. In fact, to be very specific, if you will going to write a news article, news clipping, etc., then you can use it. And another thing is, in case if you are repeating in normal exams, etc., for example delta tcf also, and even in like your board exams, board exam, board exams, and even in like IB board, CBSE till class 10th, in IB board also. So if you have to write something and you keep repeating the same verb or same adjective, it will not going to give a very good impression to your teacher. So what you can do is you can use nominalisation technique. So let's just observe this thing. Just a second, guys. Yeah, now it's perfect. For example, if the ending of a verb is punir, or basically IR, IUR, UIRE, or IRE, basically IR, IRE, UIRE, okay, and in some cases like ER also. Then what you guys can do is you can simply use this trick. You can convert it to punir, remove our punition, déduire, remove IRE, add deduction. Okay, so this is the reason I'm asking you guys to, to develop the habit of reading. Okay, guys, believe me. If you'll ask me personally, what is nominalisation, I can explain you. Yes. Can I tell you the trick? This is the trick. But for that also, you have to read a lot of books. All right. For example, let's suppose the verb is manger. If you have to convert this, then what will you do? Mange, mon, etc. No, ça n'existe pas en français. These things doesn't exist in French. So, le manger. I know this thing is quite rare, but yes, this thing exists. I was shocked that I went for an interview, so the word manger was there, and the interviewee, the female person who was taking the interview, she ended up telling me that manger का तो management होता है. So I was like, I don't want to work with you guys. So all the best. Nonetheless, another one is sion. Okay. For example, explose, erode, éclore. Then it will become explosion, erosion, éclosion. All right. Things like these. So this is the whole list. Wait, just a second. I'm going to give you guys enough opportunity to take a screenshot. You guys can pause this video and take a screenshot. Just a second. Just a second. Take a screenshot now. Yeah, good. So now the thing is, just learn this whole list, and it will save you like in your 90% of the in 90% of the cases. But remember one thing: do not follow this list blindly. Also, okay. For example, the verb is déduire, traduire, or just a second. For example, déduire, traduire, etc. is there. So IR is there in the IRE is there in the very end. Okay, but suppose if you are in some sort of an exam or something, so you might end up getting confused. Okay, so again, there is no substitute, just start reading. Okay, another thing is that for example, for verbs like RE, okay, RE, there are no fixed, very fixed rules are not there. This is what I believe. Okay, for example, éclore, éclosion, SION, or suppose wait, we are talking about RE verb, vendre, it will become la vendre. Okay, RE again, perdre. Okay, so you have to read, you have to like, in case we are learning this whole list, what you guys can do is simply just mug up this list. Okay, it will save you time, a lot of time. First thing. Second thing is it'll really help you in in order to give a good impression. This list will help you. Okay, so I hope you guys have taken the screenshot. Okay, another thing is like okay, for example, there are some verbs like débuter, it will become le début, ajouter, it will become l'ajout, sauter, it will become le saut, chanter, it will become le chant, voler, it will become le vol, arrêter, it will become l'arrêt, finir will become la fin. Okay, apate will become apate is like as far as I remember, apate is something like to lure, when you want to lure something, okay, or someone else. So it's like date. If you will ask me, bait. Okay, so it will become appa. Wait, appa. This is how I have learned this thing. Okay, so this is how I forward to like copy paste this thing, because see, I have also taken these things from internet only, because I do not need these things. But in case if you are in like B1, B2 level, and you guys are facing these some issues, you can one thing, guys, always remember, whenever I give you a list, whenever you find a list, always use a pen and a paper, and spend time with the pen and a paper and the list which I provide you, or the list which are given on online platforms. Just a second, there is a lecture. Yeah. Now, another thing is, now there are like, I gave you the example of the verb manger, right? Okay, so there are some verbs like rire, it will become le rire, sourire, it will become le sourire, souper will become le souper, dîner will become le dîner. So I hope the idea is clear. It will remain the same. Okay, it will remain the same. So that's it from my side. I think I've covered like la nominalisation. Always remember, there are no specific rules for nominalisation. What you have to do is you will always have to like mark out the list and develop the habit of reading. Okay, and let's come to your favorite part of the your favorite part of the video. In case you guys want to contact me, here's my Telegram ID, and here is my email. Okay, so in case if you guys are having some problems concerning French language, if you want to contact me, you guys can message me here or just leave a comment. I'll make a video. तब तक के लिए नमस्ते.